good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are watching me from and what time of the day you are locating this video. Thank you for clicking on this video. This is Real Money and Wealth with Angela Bright. You're welcome. Today, I just want to give you few tips about money that I feel is very important to note even as we're starting the new year 2025, because money is a current and it flows. Money flows. It doesn't stay in one place, and that is why they call it currency, because it flows. So I want to give you some tips that will help you, to be able to, attract money, manage money, and then multiply money. So in today's video, you have to get your pen and your notepad to put a few things down. As a matter of truth, in this channel, try to always write down, because there are things that you need to always go back to from time to time. Okay, so guys, if you are ready, now let's go into the video. Tips about money that you need to know. Number one is having money does not necessarily make you happy, but not having money will definitely make you miserable. Now, keep that quotation at the front of your mind. Having money does not necessarily make you happy, but not having it will definitely make you miserable. Now, you have to keep that quotation so that it will be able to guide you. It is not like you are putting all your life inside your money making ventures. It's not like nothing matters again to you, because at the end of acquiring all the money and the wealth, happiness may not still be there if some things are lacking, especially if you are not linking your ability to make wealth to God. It will always create that void, that emptiness. That is why even some people, after making all the money in the world, they still come out to say everything is what? Vanity, of course. So, but it will help you to put things, at a balance, because not having money will definitely make you miserable when you are always at the receiving end, or always asking for help, or always, stranded. That is not the kind of life that God has designed for you. He wants you to, enjoy life. So put looking for money at a balance. Put it at a balance. Know that it might not give you the happiness, but if you don't have it, it's going to make you miserable. Number two, stop spending the money you haven't earned. What that is saying is avoid borrowing. Borrowing is spending the money ahead before it comes. And so when it comes and you pay off your debts, there is nothing left again. So somebody is asking me, so what do I do when I don't have and I don't want to spend the one I have not earned? What do I do? Now, if you are a salary earner, for example, it's time for you to sit down tight. These are things I'm learning fast, and I want us to learn together and practice them and enjoy the dividends. Sit down tight and make a calculation. Come up with a plan, a weekly plan, a monthly plan, if you are a salary earner, that will guide you to spend within the limits of what you can afford. Now, stop spending the money you haven't earned will help you to know what is good and needed at this time. It will help you to know, is it urgent? Is it necessary? Is it important? You have to ask yourself series of questions before you make some, purchasing, because you don't want to go beyond what you have written out. So come up with a plan and stick to that plan, because sometimes you buy things that you find out that you don't need. If, for example, you have bought some things in your house that for 1 year one complete year, you have not used them. That is a waste of money. So look at it. Those things that you want to buy now, is it urgent? If I don't buy, what will happen? How does it affect me if I don't buy it now? So you'll be able to think critically, financial wisdom, so that you don't spend before you earn your money, and stop buying what you don't need. Number three is that no one can become financially successful overnight. It is a process that entails hard work, because even the affirmations we are making morning and night is real work. Your physical application of your energy to work, and then your mental work on what you want on everyday basis is not a joke. It's something you have to sustain up there. So no one becomes overnight. It's a process of time, and consistency is what you need to keep it, running. Now, put in some work, either mental work, physical work, you understand? Put in some work and wait for the process to start yielding to you. So even when it starts yielding to you, you continue to affirm those quotations that help you garner them in the first place. The next one is something that is always very hard for people to practice. This is the hardest part of money, and that is saving. That is what? Saving for the future. When in the present you have not been satisfied. Saving for the future when in the present you don't have enough. And so somebody will say, save before you spend. Another person will say, spend before you save. Another person will say, it is when you have enough that you can save. And another person will say, no, you have to save to have enough. Wow. Which one do you belong to? I'd like to hear from you. Drop it in the comment section. Which school of thought do you belong to? Somebody says you have to save to have enough. Another person will say you have to have enough for you to be able to save. Where do you belong? I'd like to hear from you. Please drop it in the comment section. Okay? I will drop mine in the comment section where I belong. All right? So this is the hardest part of, managing money. People want to, as soon as the money arrives, the list of the things you want to buy will just start bubbling up. But before you start, practice saving for the future. Drop a little. The ocean even is made by drops of water that have come together. So practice it, and it will shock you what those drops will become at the end of a year or two. Okay? Then lastly, no matter how broke you are presently, things can still change for you. Yes. No matter how broke, no matter the level, you're saying, oh, Angela Bright, you don't understand how it is with me right now. I understand, because I've experienced ups and downs, and I know what it is to be without a dime. But I'm telling you today that no matter how broke you are, if you change a few things in your lifestyle, if you change a few things in your prayer, in your thinking, in your affirmations, things will definitely change for you. So why not take a step today? Take a step forward today. Program your mind and begin to think the right things that will attract, prosperity and wealth into your life. And when it arrives, follow these steps to maintain, and God will bless you. All right, that is it for today. Thank you so much for staying with me. This is Angela Bright, and here is Real Money and Wealth. Are you new to this channel? Are you just seeing this face for the first time? Then please don't go. Try to hit that subscribe button and put on your post notifications so that you don't miss any of our videos as they are coming back to back. And I tell you, your life will be transformed. Thank you, and one more time, bye-bye.